Good morning, everyone. This is Beyond Eons Productions. I am your host, Nikki Johnston, and welcome back to Wednesday Whispers, episode 2. So last week was our debut episode. Yakim Parker and I got on and spoke about his previous episode, Colorblind. We dug a little bit deeper into his multiple sclerosis journey so far. He's 3 years in, and he is doing a 7-part series, so we are looking forward to more of those videos to come. And today I'm going to bring on Yakim again, as well as Dante Martin. So we're going to talk about a few other episodes that have already aired, and we'll get into some of the people that we might be having on in the near future. All right, let me pull these guys on and we will get started. Let's see, let me grab Dante. Uh-oh, Yakim. I hope you're on your old phone. There you are. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm so over this weather already. Wait, what?
So you doing laundry this morning? You in the laundry room. We supposed to be sitting here. Everybody sitting down, well lit. He down in the basement doing laundry.
This is real world Rhode Island.
How you know I'm doing laundry?
Your camera. Oh my God. What's going on?
Listen, I'm multitasking, baby. Multitasking. That's what I do.
All right. So talk to us. What's going on? What did you want to bring up? What episodes did we want to talk about?
Well, can we say at least good morning first?
I did, yes.
We said good morning.
Where's the whip at? Like, wow, wow.
Off to the races.
Yeah.
Get everybody acquainted. This is the first time you got all three of us on, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I finally found a phone that works with Instagram. So luckily, I don't throw away all my old phones. I got gadgets and like wires and stuff for days. So
yep, that's how I am too.
I was a big 18 fan coming up, so it's like that and MacGyver. So I always like to piece stuff together.
How's the house coming along?
Very well, very well. Studio's almost there. It's let me see if I can.
How old is that phone?
Yeah, it's an old. See, look, I hit it twice and it was slow to return. There we go.
Woohoo! Magic is beginning again.
It's coming along.
Good.
Yeah,
I can see it.
you ain't the only one multitasking. I'm editing and working on stuff.
Good.
An episode I can say we can talk about that was, I think, kind of cool was the final episode of Behind the Mirror.
Okay.
That right there was like the capstone to the beginning of what we're doing now, and I felt that was one of the more pivotal and important like episodes to recap because I was at the end of my bachelor's. I was doing something that I never really thought I'd be doing or always wanted to do, but like really didn't let it sink in that it was happening.
Right.
Like recording an album with an artist, working in the studio, putting it out like so the world can hear it. Like these were all like fantasies or what I thought to be fantasies at one point, and then having that conversation, that behind the scenes of like how the process went was another like one of those dreams of like documentaries and documenting. I love like hip hop documentaries. I love like behind the scenes stuff. So this is kind of like it was the foundation for what is now the other side of things for me.
Right. Well, I even noticed in the video Freedom Live, is it? Or Freedom, what is it?
Freedom Sing.
Yes, yes, thanks. Sorry. I love that video, but I can tell it has that very authentic, old school hip hop vibe. Now, did Behind the Mirror, did that come out before those videos? What kind of started off this channel?
Um, what started off the channel was Freedom Sing, which is an original production for Rage, and Colorblind. But my first video is actually Perspective by a local female artist, Nyla 78. She was the first video that I ever did. It wasn't an actual shot. Like, it was just, I took a lot of clippings, and it was like during the George Floyd and the marches on the Capitol downtown. So it was a lot of images of the disorder and disconnection that was going on at the time. So there's no actual footage of her singing it, but it was something that was like one of my first produced tracks that I did for an artist that recorded on it. She's actually the first one before Dante.
Okay, awesome. So did you feel like even then, is that me? I don't know if do you hear that? Like a lot of static?
It sounded like somebody smacked the back of your phone.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Okay, maybe I'll have to hold it.
Oh, you getting freaky with your phone? Smack.
Something's going on. So, when you did that first, yeah, I can hear myself reverberating. I don't know why. I'll hold it. See if it helps. When you made that first, I guess, almost documentary with her song, did you even know then that this was going to come to fruition, or did you have an inkling that you were going to be able to start a project like this?
No, I was more focused on the goal of finishing the project more than I was of the possibilities of where that project would lead.
Okay.
Because that's how it was when I was in school. Like, we had 10 weeks per term.
Okay.
So like sometimes I was doing like 6 or 7 classes split between 5 weeks and 5 weeks. My wife can tell you I was so on task and ahead that by week 5, if not by week 3, I was already done with the term.
Okay.
So I had downtime, and I started just doing these. I have a bunch of videos that I've made that YouTube won't let me put up because copyrights.
Okay.
They're good videos. I think Dante's seen some of them with the Tribe Called Quest, the Napoleon Dolomite. I got some crazy videos mixed with him. So yeah.
So yeah, it almost sounds like you were so focused on getting those individual projects out for the grade versus actually making a career out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Sorry guys, I don't know why my phone is acting up. Now I got the problems.
That's what you get for talking about moms.
Seriously. So tell me a little bit more about your favorite episode. What was behind it? What started it, created it, the inspiration for it?
I think going back to like just my love for like good documentaries, and like it was an idea. I was like, I think the idea came as me and Dante sat down. We were talking about just the project itself, and I'm not sure if he brought it up or I brought it up, and it was like there'd be a dope idea to document it. And then, was it you or was it me? Did I present it as a documentary, or just as we was gonna shoot it and I was just documenting it for class?
Well, what you was doing is you had the camera phone, so you was recording it. So I would just say, yo, that's a dope idea to be record what we're actually doing. So we didn't know what it was going to become, didn't know it was going to turn into this, but that was a great idea. Hold on for a second. Somebody's trying to tune me in, so I'm telling them we live on IG. But yeah, it was a great idea because it took the you never know what something's going to become until time reveals what it is that it's becoming. It's when we sat, like he said, when we sat down, when he called me and said he wanted this project, It was more about him getting his grade for school. And I was excited to be a part of something like that. I've never been a part of something like that. So I was just like, word, I'm gonna do an album, I'm gonna go to a school, record an album, I'm gonna help somebody get a degree. What? That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
So when we did it, and because if you go look at the first couple of episodes, there's another guy involved because we were supposed to do videos. Remember, we were supposed to do the videos of it too.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just amazing to know that what we started was something for helping him further something in his life to turn out into something like this. You didn't see that coming. Not even a mile away. Somebody would have told me this was going to happen. I'm like, nah, why? Why would it happen? So it was your idea because you was already doing it, but it turned into what we actually manifested in today.
And I think what's really cool about the whole thing, especially, this is so frustrating, especially with everything that's available to us technology-wise, that you use your camera phone, right? You took the chance and said, look, this is what I have. This is what the technology that I have available. Let me use this to get started, because so many people think, I need that special camera, I need that special mic, I need all these things. And, you know, if anyone else out there who wants to start a project, let's go, just do it, see what comes to pass. Because look where you're at now. Look at the computers that you have, look at the, you know, new gear that you're, you know, starting to get. It's all building up and building up. So that's inspirational.
Yes, it's been pieceworked over and over. Like people, like some people see the layout and see the setup and like, oh my God. I'm like, dude, you know how long it took me to collect just this much, and I'm still like, I was spoiled. I think I was like spoiled when I was at New England Tech because I did start with just the phone, but then when I brought him to the school and we was in the studio, it was like multiple studios that we could use, and then like there was broadcasting studios, and then all this gear I had access to, and I'm like, I want all of this. like, and the funny thing is like I went to New England Tech with one thing in mind. I just wanted to be a sound engineer. I just want to work with music. I just want to do the thing that I love, and that was it. And then all these other classes were thrown at me, like doing camera work and lighting and this and that. I'm sitting there like, all right, I'll do it. But I didn't realize how I would gravitate to it. So basically, to make it fun, I would utilize my music that I was creating at the time as a means to like get through these projects, to promote, like just to like put a little twist to it.
Right.
And it turned into this.
It worked. Wow. And that's amazing you have all of that technology in front of you, because you could, it's a vision. You already had that vision of what you wanted for yourself and what was possible, and it was there, and it was just, now it's just a matter of reaching out and grabbing it. Awesome.
Nikki's might sound like you and Doc Vader are having a fight.
I wonder if we should try to stop and do it again.
You should turn to the right, because all we're seeing is like the shadow of your forehead, like right here. Like everything else is in silhouette. Like turn to the right so the light's on your face. No.
Oh wait, turn my
I like the dark.
You're right.
Yes, better. I don't know what's going on my end. Should we try to stop this and start again?
It's if you would want to, like I can hear you now. It's not as distorted.
It's better now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's up.
Nah, if you get distorted, I'll hold you down. I'll talk to you. So basically, people, what you're tuning into is the history of Beyond Eon Production. This is Nikki's Wednesday Whisperer, and she got both of us on today. The idea was basically Yakim owned a LLC. Actually, it sounds like it's on everybody's angle. Is it the weather?
The weather?
It is raining.
The weather. Oh, the weather. It's like the weather.
Well, if you know what's going on outside of your window, on my Man, you in the basement doing a whole bunch of work, so that's why you don't know what's
Yeah,
going
I
on
don't know what
outside.
life is like outside of here. Like, you mean there's a sky? I don't know that. And we
It's
just
cool,
lost
but
your
now,
audio altogether. Can't hear a
oh
word
yeah,
you're saying.
Oh wait, sorry, I was on mute. Do you want to? I was hoping muting it would. Yeah, you hear the reverberation, right?
It could be
yeah.
the I'm not hearing the reverb as much as the distortion. It could be the corner that you're facing that your voice is bouncing back and forth.
I don't know. Yeah, I was here last time too, and it didn't happen.
Mm.
Okay, let's shut this down, and Yakim, maybe what we can do is splice these two videos together and put them out later. Okay.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna stop, guys. We'll be right back. All right, I'll get you guys back on in a second. Nikki Johnson here. I am back with Beyond Eons Productions, and this is take 2 of Wednesday Whispers, episode 2. Had a little bit of technical difficulties there. Not sure what's going on, but I'm going to bring the boys back on, and we will continue our discussion. All right, here goes. Are you on? Yes.
Hey,
So, okay.
Now,
I
now you
restarted
know
my
why we do.
phone.
Now you know why we do pre-recording. Pre-recording.
Well, we let everybody know that the technical difficulties, the bloopers and whatnot, so they get it nice and live. Oh, this is much better. Okay, so I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was Instagram or whatever, but we are good to go.
yes.
All right, where were we? So
Um,
we've kind of finished with Shaquem talking about getting his project done for school, kind of pulling in all that musical talent and just love for music to be able to really put those projects together, get through them, and then, you know, progressing from doing that initial music video for a project and also for the Behind the Mirror was also a school project. And let's talk about that episode. What was the assignment, and then how did you like kind of like what were the details of the assignment, and then how did you put your spin on it to make it what it is?
all right. So if you don't know this about me, I'm a bit of an overachiever, and the assignment was to I had my choice. I had my choice to do anything that involved the basic, like the 5 elements of multimedia. So I could have done like a commercial, I could have done a music video, I could have did a small documentary, I could have. So it was a little bit of everything. So I had my pick of the litter, and me being me, I said, I'm gonna do it all. I'm gonna do all of it. I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna do an album. I'm gonna do a documentary, like, and I'm gonna encompass it all into one thing. I was like, because I couldn't really pick, so I was like, I'm gonna do an album. That's what I've been working on. I just finished doing the Colorblind album. I was mixing it, and as I was listening to it, I was like, I'm gonna do an album. I was going through my tracks, and I was like, now who do I choose? Like I had two artists in mind, and then that's how it led to that phone call. I was like, let me call him first, because he was the first one. Like out of the two, I woke up one morning, his name was the first thing that popped up. I was like, I'm gonna call him. I gotta call Dante, and that turned into this roller coaster that we're on right now. That's exactly how it happened.
And there's no like other rhyme or reason. Like, well, obviously your subconscious pulled his name out of that hat to put into your mind to say we're going with Dante, but it's just so cool how it started that way and to see the progression of everything you've done so far. So that was back, what, in December?
No.
Well, you guys started started interviewing people in December, right? Is that when you hit the ground running, or before that?
No, Yes, the first interviews that you see in the first episodes that you see was shot towards the end of last year.
Okay.
Just like in the episode that's coming this week, that got to finish it up. It talks about how towards the end of December we shot. We came up with the idea. We was like, we're gonna bring this back, and that's why accepting help and a touch of magic were the first two, because it was like the reintroduction. Like we wanted to refamiliarize everyone with the behind the mirror, and then introduce them into the other side of things.
Okay.
And January, so basically we took maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks off, and then we was scheduled to like do interviews going forward in January, and it's been nonstop with the exception of the move that we just made.
Right.
So production's about to pick back up again. I'm gonna be a little troll down here. Daylight's gonna be secondary, but yeah.
I love it.
Sometimes I rant. I hope I answered your question.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I just think it's cool how you just took it and ran with it, and it just comes from a passion, a deep passion for what you do, and then both of you being artists and then doing what you each do outside of that, whether it's Dante having the ideas or knowing many people, bringing people into you, and then you're flourishing with the editing and the photography and the videography, and then Dante and I met, and it was like he's like, all right, you're the female voice that I want to join, and I'm like, shit, okay, let's do it. And it's just, I don't know, it's awesome. I'm very excited for what's to come, and never done anything like this before, so it's badass. And so what's coming this weekend? How do we want to phrase it? Because we don't want to give away too much.
Yeah,
we do.
This one is not.
Yeah?
It's not a big surprise. It's us showing our appreciation for the people who have been tuning in, who have been following, who have been supporting. Like, it's our moment to thank you.
I love that. That's so important. So important.
And I would say,
hold up. There's a whole thing he missed. Okay, because no, don't make it look like it was just easy that this thing came about.
I never said.
Like after that whole school thing, when we did the school, he got his grade, he graduated. So basically that lets you know that he knows what he's doing when it comes to production, and lets you know what he directing, editing, because he got a degree. He got a bachelor degree and he was top of his class, honors. So
thank you.
When okay, because there was other people that we was going to work with and other things that was going to be done that didn't pan out, and who said it won't pan out later in the future, but for the time being. So there was always a bunch of ideas, because like there's a video that's going to come out, because he skipped over that part. There's a video. That's why the episode Spontaneous exists. See, the whole point of why I was saying let's do this is to get everybody to understand these episodes just don't be coming up like, oh, I got an idea, we're going to do this. These ideas, these episodes be coming up of things that we actually doing. So Spontaneous came about is because when we did, it was an award show, and we're going to tell you who was the award show for. I got my first award achievement. Well, I don't like saying award, acknowledgement. See, you got to go back and say these things. So what happened is I told King, because there was a song that we're going to reintroduce. It was my biggest song to this day. So I was like, King, I want you to do the video, because I know, like you just said, see, you said that Freedom Sing. I like the editing of that song too. I like the directing of that video as well. So I was like, I want you to do mine. Now the thing with him is he needed to sit down. Oh, I need to sit down and really think about this. I'm like, dude, just come and get the footage and you put it together later. So he didn't get to do what he wanted to do. I'm like, listen, this is the type of person I am. I'm like, yo, I could be sitting in this chair right now. Somebody can give me a phone call and say, yo, you want to come to Maryland? Yes, let's go. Peace. I'm out.
Yeah, but
that's just how I move.
But you also leaving out is now when we look back at the videos, like no, how come you couldn't do that? What you did the freedom song? I said, because I didn't have my chance to sit down and
I
really
didn't
plan
sit
it.
down.
You wanted to. That's why you didn't get what you wanted.
But that's the thing. So that's what. But again, would spontaneous exist if that didn't happen?
No.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. If they say so, just like when we so we could tell a full story. When we went to Thayer Street, see what happened is we was developing this idea. What happened with what made this idea come to fruition? Also, there was something else happened I'm gonna talk about later. And so when they came to an idea, I was just like, yo, somebody told me I should start a show. I could start my own show. I'm not really one of the type of people that want my own show. I've never been like that. I like to have a team. So when he gave me the idea, I was just like, you know what? And I gotta get a camera crew, production, and all that. I ain't trying to do all that. So I came up with an idea like, hold up, Keem know how to edit. He know how to direct. We're gonna go to this station. We're gonna go talk to these people and see what we could do about coming up with a show. So when we went and they said that we could actually record wherever we want to record, edit, and send it in, submit it to them, I was like, oh, that's a no-brainer. That's even better. Let's go. So that's why when you see what we're doing, the idea came from that. If it wasn't for Keem, this idea wouldn't be able to exist because remember, we're not at no location. We're not at our station when we're supposed to be stationed. Like we're supposed to be actually be sitting with a background and everything. We ain't doing that. We at people's offices, living rooms, businesses. You never know where we gonna pop up at. Restaurants, whatever. So when we actually did spontaneous, it was spontaneous. We was on our way to Sneaker Junkies.
Okay.
So when we did the actual episode, what happened is they were so busy because it was Christmas season.
It was the end of that. I was talking about how it was at the end of the season's boxes up the here. He's talking about we can do it.
We're here
now. I'm like, dude, they can't do it now. He was ready to go. I'm like, no.
I love that.
But they know how I was, so it's like that's what I'm saying. See, people that know me know how I am, so it's like even though they wouldn't say no because they know they be like, yo, this is my dude, I love him, I'm gonna do this for him or whatever. That's why he said come back. But he told me to come that day, so I just keep you available. Let's go. So we went. I didn't care, just like I said, who's gonna sit down for 10 minutes when they're in the zone? But I'm glad that we actually did it the way he did it because it was a better interview. It was a better conversation. So when we went back to Keem's house, and then see another thing that people don't know what was going on. This is when that bridge thing happened in East Providence. So we had to time that episode, the spontaneous episode, because Keem came and picked me up. We went to his house, and he had to bring me back in time to get back to his house. Because See, so that's what I said. There's a lot of things that was going on that day. So I was just like, well, since I'm in his house, we're going to do an episode. And he's like, no, it ain't going to be no episode. Yes, it is going to be an episode. We're going to do an episode. And it's like an episode that people really like. You like that because it's like, that's what really happens with me and him. It's like right now. It's like, what's going on? What we doing? Well, we telling you the history of what happened to get where y'all see right now. So when you see what did the Mixed Magic Theater episode, how did that come about? Keem, see, this is what I'm saying. Keem came into me, he's like, and there's a lot of people that love that episode. Keem came to me and said, okay, you're going to interview somebody. Here's the questions. What? And how many episodes did we record that day?
Dude, we did Accepting Help, and we did his interview, A Touch of Magic, same day.
In the intro.
No. Well, yeah, technically, the intro was this, Accepting Help, but I just chopped it and moved it to make it seem separate, but it's all the same.
All right. So see what I'm saying? It's like, that's why I said we wear the same clothes. This was all shot in the same day. We tired. It's like, but we was having fun because it's like, we knew this was the start of what we was about to do. So that brings that, what episode came after that?
After Touch of Magic, it was
helping others.
It was Gwen's cut a class.
Yeah. So now, like with that one, my barber don't like to talk. He don't like to do stuff. He'll talk, but he don't like to do stuff like what we did. I said, Keem, come sit.
You had to really
Come
break him out of the shell, but you were in his environment, which I think, well, when you go to someone's environment, they're more comfortable. And he was just doing what he was doing, and you were able to prompt him enough to really get some information out of him, as if you were getting your hair cut. So that's what happens when you guys get cut. It's just a community and
Barbershop.
just talking about all the things.
But the,
Nah, I just set him up. I was just like, if all these cameras is in here, I'm wearing a shirt. Because when he walked in, hey, Key, what did he say when he walked in?
this is the same thing that the owner sneaker junkie said when he walked in. Basically, they both said the same thing. It was like, whoa, you got real cameras. This
Yeah.
is a real setup. Like, y'all legit. I was like, yeah. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, it could be. My thing is, it could be better. I don't care how good it is. I will always say it could be better.
Right. But I like
And
that
now
you're
see,
taking. I was going to say you're
go ahead, Nikki.
taking a more spontaneous approach. You're going to someone's home or wherever, their place.
Mm-hmm.
So you're keeping that authentic element, but you're upgrading. Like every single time, it gets a little bit better. The editing gets better. The equipment gets better, but you're still carrying the authenticity as you go through. And I think that's what's going to keep it special. We may find that we don't even want to be in a studio. Like it may not be. It might
It may
lose
not
it.
feel as organic as the beginning. You might get away from that allure of like, all right, where they gonna be next week? Where they gonna be next week? Like,
Yeah, just popping up random places. I mean, I think there's a need for a studio, like whatever niche that moves into that direction. But I can't see any of this so far going in that direction. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think you'd have to do it to compare how it comes out.
yeah.
But I think the more raw you can be, the better. And then, like I said, you're just pulling in, like for my episode, for example, pulling in pictures, and you got pictures off the internet to help explain what I was talking about. And, I think that was just spot on, because we have so many different kinds of listeners, and that really hit home of what I was talking about. So I loved it.
Well, I want to thank you, and I appreciate what you do
Thank you.
outside of Beyond Eons, but what you do personally for others is amazing. And
Thank you.
thank you.
Yes, and you too owe me a questionnaire. You guys, listen. I have offered to help these two because, we've obviously developed a friendship, but we haven't known each other long. And I want them to experience what I can do. And so I understand what Yakim can do. I'm learning more and more as the more videos I watch. Dante, our relationship is growing. I'm learning more about his side of things and the people that he knows. And I think to really move forward, I'd love to work with the two of you so we can all understand each other and what we really, really do. And that's just going to make the relationship even stronger, but also where I can do other things, right? Other facets of what I do can play into other people we interview, or whatever shows come out of this. And I think it'll be fun. It's gonna be rough, but it's gonna be fun at the same time.
Oh, listen, I've already
Your
been
show.
thinking about it. I have ideas of where what's that going to look like.
And we can document all of it.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm already putting pictures. I got a storyboard going.
Yep.
There's going to be a scene with crying. I'm not going to say who's crying, but there's going to be crying.
Oh, what's this?
I will say that. What now?
What happened?
What are you talking about? Scene for crying. What are you talking about? What is he
About
talking
me
about?
working with you guys.
About working out. I was making a joke about working
beat
out.
up.
Documenting it. Yeah. Where did you go?
I just need to die.
Where did you go?
I just need to die.
Everybody's looking right at you. Where did you go?
Don't worry, you'll be crying from dying too. We're gonna get some grown man tears going.
Man tears.
Wait, hold up. First and foremost, Nikki.
Yes.
I have done a wonderful job losing weight myself.
Yes.
So, yo, so don't tell me I don't know what I'm doing. And I train people too, Nikki.
Yes,
I just don't tell you that. Okay.
So this is gonna be
So
a
I be watching you,
competition
don't worry.
documentary.
So I'm
nah, ain't
taking
no
that to the next level.
listen.
Yeah,
Again,
it's gonna be
I
a
had
competition documentary, all in one. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. Now the cool thing is as I'm helping you, Dante, especially with the friends that you do work out with, they're going to start seeing you change even more. Like, oh, what are you doing, right? So again, it just comes back to, you know, the company that you keep and the people that are around you. They start to change with you. You grow, they grow, and the information that we receive, they receive. And that's how I love helping people, whether they're working directly with me or not. The conversations are real, and whatever I can do to get them to that next level is so important. So even if I don't have someone working with me, like Dante, we suggested doing Ask Nikki, and it's like, just ask. You know, you never know the little nuggets that you're going to get to be able to use to get you to the next level. And, you know, when you're ready to actually work with me, you can work with me, or you can ride into the sunset of the little changes that you've made. So that's why the questionnaire is so important, because it's going to allow me to read between the lines and see what it is you actually need. Because I don't do this cookie cutter crap. Like, you guys are very different people. You have very different lives. You're going to get very different plans. And so, you know, that's what I accommodate for. So I work within your lifestyle to make sure that you have what you need and it's sustainable. Like, I'm not going to make you eat chicken, broccoli, and rice 10 meals a day. It's just, that's, that's not a lifestyle that you'd probably want to lead. Maybe, I don't know. We'll find out. But,
Okay.
you know, I
That's
think
kind of what.
documenting it and, what'd you say?
That's funny because after this, I got to cook for lunch later on, and it's going to be steak,
Yep.
rice, and vegetables. So it's
There you
like
go. Yeah.
it's, I'm
Yep.
pretty healthy.
Good, good.
I can do that.
hold on. So, hold on. Here's my question.
Yes.
This okay, he's skinny as what? So what are you actually gonna be doing for him?
So
Building muscle or something?
So Jakim's journey is going to be about healing, and getting stronger. And so the goal is to be able to put muscle on you in a successful way without hurting you at the same time. Meaning you're going to have a balance of how hard you can push, and then making sure that you have the nutrition, the nutrients, the vitamins, the minerals to help support that. So you want to make sure that you're eating enough to heal, you're eating enough to grow, and recover. For you specifically, you know, bringing in more healthy fats is going to really help with hormonal balance, your brain, making sure that the connection between your muscles and your brain is fast. So we
Who's that
talked about the
for?
myelin sheath of the
For
muscle.
me,
Hmm?
You said him
who
or
is
me?
this to?
I'm talking about Yakim, not you. You're
Oh,
next.
okay. I'm like, no, I thought you said when
So
you
yeah, so you're
put you
talking about his. Oh yeah,
okay, no,
Ashwanda is great. Yeah, you spelled it right. True Rain. Yeah, Ashwanda is awesome. It's really helped to promote a stable mood. Yeah, lion's mane, both of those. Those are really good for mental health, to get you like even keel, to really set you up to be in a good mental state and to have good focus. So I've actually taken lion's mane before. My father loved ashwagandha. It really helps his mental health. I have yet to try it, which I will at some point. I'm off all supplements right now. But
y'all
yeah,
gotta explain that.
yeah.
What is
So
what is y'all what is
where
that
would we
mental
like? Where would you get the ashwagandha? Like, is that something I can get at Whole Foods, or something that I can like?
Yeah, so you have to be careful with where you buy your supplements. And the reason I say that is, one, the actual source of the product, and two, the fillers that they use to make the actual capsule. So there's a couple components. So you want to make sure that you get it from a reputable source who tests their product. So you want to make sure that it's pure, it's exactly what it is, and that the delivery method is good for you. And then
where you
True
getting
Rain is
that from?
talking. What now?
Where you getting that from? Are you talking like
Uh,
that?
oh, you can get Amazon. So there's certified bodies for supplements. So supplements aren't, the problem is they're not medicine, right? They're not prescriptions. They're not. FDA approved. So you still have to be careful, but there are governing bodies that go in and test these products. And if they're certified by these certain companies that go in and test the machines, they test the product itself, then you have a little bit more quality assurance there. But what True Rain is talking about, not taking pills and just going raw form. So lion's mane is a mushroom. And so you might be able to get like the dried form of the mushroom, and be able to take it that way. And same with ashwagandha, you can get in a powder form. So you can actually put it and mix it like in a tea or coffee. Actually, you probably wouldn't want to mix ashwagandha with coffee, because you have a stimulant in a not a depressant, but something that's keeping you level-headed.
I was I was doing the sea moss with my coffee for a while.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know too much about sea moss. What is it supposed to do?
It's an immunal boost.
Okay.
It helps clean out the system. There was a couple other aspects about it, because I was at Southside Smoothies. That's where they have it over there. They have a variety of flavors and whatnot. But it's something that I kind of saw in passing and got curious about. So it's like, this is where like these conversations with me and you were coming perfect, because like I heard about things and it's like, does it really do that?
Right.
Like I can bring that to you. Like, is this really good? Can I eat this? No.
Yep. Yeah, that's the thing. I've run the gamut of supplements, and I love supplements because I'm like, what is this going to do for me? At one point in time, I was probably taking 50, 60 a day, just chugging them down. And I'm like, okay, what am I doing and why? And for me personally, the way I know something is working is when I come off of it. So, for example, there's a product called Animal Flex by Universal Nutrition. It's little packets of like 6-7 pills, and it helps with joint health. And that product I took for years, and then when I came off it, I'm like, oh, my knees are hurting, oh, my elbows are hurting. And I'm like, okay, it works. And so you just have to be careful, because some people just take it to take it. They don't really see a difference. I always say, okay, we'll come off for a couple of weeks, one at a time, see what you're not feeling, see what you are feeling, and we'll figure out if it's actually working. But yeah, I'd love to, when we discuss and we go through your questionnaire, you can tell me all the things that you've taken in the past and what you think have helped. And then we can kind of come together to figure out the validity of them. And I take a very scientific approach when it comes to things like that. True Rain is saying that sea moss helps with sickle cell. Awesome. Yeah. That any kind of herbal. What did you?
I love seaweed. He said it's the same as seaweed. I love seaweed.
Yeah. We got like great iodine in it. Just really good properties for like electrolyte balance and hormone health as well. So yeah, I think certain people do really well with different types of herbal supplements. So it's just, unfortunately, you don't know until you try it, and you just have to see how it feels. We can do the research, but again, everyone's going to react a little bit differently. And we may even want to put creatine in there for you, because creatine is, I think it's considered amino acid that is already in meat. We do make it in small quantities, but we use it very fast.
Yeah,
you have to replenish it quickly.
When I was going to the gym steadily, I was doing that with the protein shake, with the creatine and everything. Yep. And as far as you, sir, yeah, I may be skinny, but it is compact muscle. I am very strong. I'm just trying to get strong. Okay, sitting there poking things and I don't know.
I just asked. Listen, I asked question. Hey, Nikki, what do you know about sickle cell?
I know what it is. I think I had one client who had sickle cell that was well managed. But sickle cell is a genetic disease where the red blood cells are normally round and soft and can go through blood vessels. And sickle cell makes them into like a globule that's, it changes, it makes it into a sickle. So where it doesn't go through blood vessels very well. And I think it just hurts. It hurts to go through the blood vessels, and it just causes intense pain all over the body.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's
my older sister actually she's anemic, and
yeah,
like, and not just that, but there are like times where like she may feel colder, or like she can't she can't regulate her body heat
yeah,
because of the anemia,
right.
and it's sadly more common than our ethnic background
Yeah, you'll see it
than many of
more
them.
among African Americans, and I don't have it in my family, but it is rampant, and I don't know the origin of it. I don't know how it gets turned on, meaning there are some genetic diseases that need the environment to actually flip the switch.
Activated, yeah.
But I think sickle cell might just be something that True Rain, or were you
Well,
diagnosed with sickle cell at very young, or did you not notice it till later when you started feeling pain and off? Let me see what he says here.
ah, wow, George Norton.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You guys, nutrition is so important. Stress as well. Yeah, and that's another thing. If you're taking the right supplements, you're eating right, and you're working out, it really helps to control your stress levels. It keeps your brain chemicals more even keel. It keeps your hormones in a better place. And those are all the things we'll have to control for, especially if you keep knowing when you need to take a break. When you get to that, you'll know you're starting to learn where you have to stop, and stopping before you go over that threshold, and that's going to be the most important thing for you. And then, as True Rain's saying, in controlling inflammation in the body, and that's a huge protector, is to control that inflammation, because that will wreak havoc in everything.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so when it comes to you, Mr. Dante, if you're looking to get a little bit leaner, we'll see what you're doing nutrition wise to get you, dropping a few more pounds. And the goal is to keep building muscle. So what we'll do is called a body recomposition, meaning the goal is to add more muscle while we're dropping body fat, right? And so that might be a little bit slower process because you want to keep your strength. I don't want to diet you to the point where you are weak in the gym and you're not feeling good, right? This is not a contest prep, but this is going to be finding that balance where you're kind of just under that threshold of calories where you're still strong, but you're also dropping a good amount of body fat at the same time.
We're gonna put him on the
hold
Nikki
up.
diet. We're gonna put you on that
Listen,
same
hold up.
Rocky
Time
diet.
out.
We're gonna have you chasing chickens in the yard.
Yeah.
You're going
Listen, stick man,
Stick Man.
fall back,
Stick Man was a dope
fall
lyricist.
back.
Dead Press. Shout out to Dead
I,
Press. Stick Man was a
I,
ill
I,
lyricist. Now
listen, fall back, stick man. Listen, all right, Nick.
Yeah.
put some Crisco
All
on
right,
your
listen.
shoulder so you can get through the door.
Here- here- Here's the problem. You trying to tell me I can't drink?
Okay. We will discuss this because many of my clients still consume alcohol. And what I do is find out how much you're consuming now and what types of alcohol that you're consuming. Preferentially, the lighter liquors are going to be more preferential because they have the least amount of calories. Guys, alcohol is bad for you no matter how much you take, but people like to be social. I enjoy drinking. I enjoy the taste as well as the feeling of it. But consuming alcohol is bad, just to let you know. It's very bad on your liver. It causes visceral fat. It wreaks havoc on your system. It keeps you from sleeping well. There's a whole host of things that alcohol is very bad for. But in our society, drinking is what we do. And if you want to keep it, we have to find ways to keep it while still being able to reach your goals. So if you're drinking, say, 3 days a week, 9 drinks total, I'll say, okay, can we drop you down to 2 days a week and maybe just consume 6 drinks? So not only are you consuming a lot less calories, you're also taking a lot more stress off your liver. The problem with alcohol is that, okay, say you have a meal and you have a drink. Your liver, alcohol is a preferential thing to be digested first. Okay, so your
You
liver is hard
are
at work to digest
party pooper.
alcohol, and it stops digesting your food. So you have all this food sitting in your gut putrefying because the alcohol needs to be taken care of first. And so you can see it can just, it's a cyclical thing and it can really jack you up.
Yo, you know what? You just stop the party. Tell the rest of the crew. Yo, the party is over. Dang. Like, you know what?
Me,
Hold up, time out. First of all, we ain't here to talk about no medical. We here to talk about BIE and production. You sitting up here, you gotta be like,
you can't wait to get back to the subject. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
We hit that threshold. We hit it. As soon as the alcohol drops. No, unfortunately, alcohol is not medicine. Alcohol has been used in the past for many, many ailments, but as far as what it does to the whole body, it is not good for you. But we celebrate. We celebrate with alcohol. We try to heal ailments with alcohol.
AK, I'm 46, right? Look like I'm 22, and I'm still drinking 22s. Listen.
Oh, we have many episodes to come, y'all. This is just the beginning. We have so much to talk about with you guys.
Listen, hold up. Listen, Nikki, it's called, I thought it was I thought it was good for something. And listen, I don't drink like I used to drink. That's why I lost all my weight. Moderation. Like yesterday, I just came and I had a little I had some peach E&J. I don't even know if I should be promoting that, but that's actually good. And even peach E&J. Oh, you know what, Keem? One day,
because you put peach in front of it.
No, me and you gonna do that. But okay, me and you gonna have some, Keem. We're gonna drink it before Nikki put us on this diet that we gonna have to do. But so okay, because this is exactly what everything's about. We trying to mentally help you, spiritually help you, physically help you, and what she's talking about. So again, before we can even help you, we got to be examples of this help as ourselves. So if she's sitting up there telling us what we need to be doing to better ourselves and we're not doing it, then we're doing you a disservice by even trying to tell you to do something that we're not even doing.
Yep.
So we definitely going to lead by example first.
So this is the other side of the other side.
Yeah. The other side of things to, make sure that all the cogs and the wheels are working. But no, I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's not about perfection. It's about trying. And this is one thing I try to teach my daughter. I'm like, honey, just try. I don't care how good or how bad you are or something. Just take one step. And some people I have to handhold, and it's very little steps. Some people I can just give them the whole thing, and they take 20 steps. So everything's very individualized, and I roll with you. I roll with what you can do, and we make it work. So if you need to keep that,
I can't eat peanut butter cookies either, huh?
No.
See, I don't think I'm gonna like your diet.
I'll make it good. Don't worry. We'll find alternatives. It's okay. It's okay.
Nah, listen. First, you're taking away my E&J peanut butter cookies. Or what else you gonna take away? Soon you gonna tell me I can't eat oatmeal no more, right?
You need to stop talking.
Look at this. What's going on? Hold up.
It's not working out for you, bro. It's not working out.
Wait a minute. No, hold up. Wait a minute. Yo, one of y'all's lying because The Rock told me he eat oatmeal all the time, and look how he looks.
He's Samoan. It's different.
Yeah, you can't.
Miss me with that stick man. Stay in your lane, stick man. Listen.
We will come to some agreement. I'm not taking everything away.
So The Rock is lying about eating oatmeal because that's basically what I eat: oatmeal and turkey bacon, lean turkey bacon. And
no,
you real bacon. Have raisins?
We're not doing turkey bacon. Oh yeah, Plant City is really good. I enjoy Plant City. Yeah.
Okay, so Nikki,
True is a vegan.
I'm starting your diet. Listen, I'm just gonna sit back and listen. I'm not starting your diet until 2027.
You don't wait till you're 50. Do not.
Yo, listen. There's no way in the world you're gonna have me get away from peanut butter cookies, peach E&J, and oatmeal.
We'll figure it
Nah.
out. We will. So that here's the thing. I need to know how much and if we can reduce the quantities a little bit. I feel like everyone needs a treat. Everyone needs to enjoy the process as much as possible. And over time, you're going to realize, these don't taste as good as they used to. This doesn't feel as good in my system as it used to. So when we change all the other things around those 3 items, you might gradually pull away from them anyways.
I don't believe we don't believe you. You need more people.
No. Okay, I will give you an example. I am obsessed with peanut butter. Okay.
Me too.
Okay, but one prep, I bought 15 different kinds of peanut butter. 15. That's how bad it was. And I dug through all of them after I finished my contest prep. So I don't eat peanut butter. I maybe have peanut butter once every couple of weeks, and that's it. Yes, I miss it, but no, I don't crave it. I don't have to have it. It's not like a mandatory thing. So that's what I'm saying. It's all in what you're trying to accomplish. And if that means you have to give them up for a little bit, you'll find that you won't actually miss them after a while.
Listen, I'm accomplishing what I wanted to accomplish. First of all I got to do is lose 9 more pounds, and I'm at my goal of 200. Thank you.
Okay.
And I have no problem. People are telling me I look younger, I look fresher. Wow, you lose. Matter of fact, one of my supervisors see me at work, and he was like, "Yo, are you stressed?" He's talking about how much weight I lost. My problem is chips and makeup. Miracle Whip.
Oh my God, I used to love dipping fries in mayo.
All right.
Listen.
Serious question. Nikki, so far,
Yes.
what has been your favorite episode? And are there any other questions about any episodes you've seen so far that you may have not really gotten an insight to?
No, and I'm going through more of them and more of them. I have to catch up and make sure I get through all of them, and then I'll ask that question. But so far from what I've watched, it's been a true joy, and even from, I just see the progress of the thought process behind what you're trying to accomplish with each episode. And you're starting to make the episode, the editing around the person. And it really shows who that person is even more by how you're putting everything together. But no, not right now. I will continue to watch more, and I think I'll try to get through several more, and the next week I'll ask you. We'll come on here and I'll pick apart a few of the things so that you can explain a little bit more of why you did what you did and how you did it.
You are fired. How you not gonna watch your own company videos?
I do. I watch a lot. Oh my God. So when I work out, I don't even listen to music. I watch YouTube videos all the time. I'm always learning, always trying to get better on my own health, my journey, my clients' journeys. Like, it's just, man, I don't have enough time in the day. But today, well, I'm not working out today, but today I will watch. Okay, you tell me what episode I should watch next. So I've watched Colorblind, I've watched ours, I've watched Spontaneous. I think there's one other one. Oh, Sneaker Junkies I watched. I watched The Barber, Your Barber, Dante, watched that one. What's the next one? What should I watch next?
A Touch of Magic.
We watched all of them.
All right. I'll watch that today.
Which one he said?
A Touch of Magic.
Oh yeah. See, you didn't even start the one that started everything.
Yeah, I'll get to that one. All right, you guys. This is Whisper Wednesday. Thank you so much for tuning in. Oh my God, our conversations have no bounds. So I'm very excited to see what pops up next week. And I think what we'll try to do, I'm going to put this out right now, but maybe I'm going to download both of them, Yakim, and put them in our folder. So maybe if you can do a quick slice and get the two together so that we can put it, I can put it on Facebook and YouTube as well. So it's just one cohesive.
He said you got to watch Rocky 3. Hold up. Hey, Rocky 3 has nothing to do with Beyond Eon.
I know it might. Okay, okay.
Referring back to the whole chasing the chicken, like Rocky 3, when he was going up against Clubber Lane, that means you just got to run 20 miles in soft sand, canvas, and you got to get that training on. He called me
Awesome.
fat.
Listen,
Okay, all right. We might have
hold
to
up.
go back and watch it.
Until Sylvester Stallone watches Beyond Eon, I don't want to hear no Rocky 3, no Expendables, no whatever movies he in. Commando, no, he ain't Commando. Rambo, none of them movies. He said motivate. Listen, you want to see motivation? Go watch Nikki's workout tapes.
There you go. There you go.
Nikki gets it in. Holy shoot! Like, calm down there, Tiger.
All right, you guys. So this weekend, yes, we have the thank you episode coming out with the other side of things, and tune in for that. So we'll be discussing that next week as well. And yeah, it's not so pretty out today. I hope you guys are nice and warm, and I'll finish this coffee, and we'll be back next week.
All right.
All right, guys.
Peace.
Talk to you soon. All right, thanks. Bye.